Okay, it's back to Pechanga. The $100,000 John's World Challenge continues. Let's check in and see what kind of free play Pechanga has for us this week. Looks like it's $55. I'm going to go ahead and add $50 of my own and we'll get this session started. There we go, we added $10. Add another 20. And the final 20 for a $105 starting bankroll. Always nice to have a flush early in the session. So far this session is cranking out the two-pair hand, which is actually one of the most valuable features of 8-5 bonus poker. Three of a kind. All we need now is a straight and a full house, and we've hit everything we need at the bottom of the pay table. So we're up to $130 in the bankroll now. The machine's rolling along well. In John's world, that can only mean one thing: up the coin denomination. Now, over the course of all my videos, many of you have asked me, when do you up the coin denomination and how long do you stay on the machine? So I'd like to recap real quick what just happened so you can see exactly what that looks like. This session is a great example of what I call a machine that is rolling. Check it out. First hand is a miss. Two pair, two pair, flush, two pair, two pair, two pair, miss, two pair, miss. Jacks are better. Jacks are better. Jacks are better. Three of a kind. Two pair. Two pair. Jacks are better. Jacks are better. Miss. So when do we up the coin denomination? When the bottom of the pay table, also known as the frequently hitting hands, are in abundance. So check this out. Out of the 19 hands played, jacks or better hit 5 times, two pair hit 8 times, three of a kind hit once, the flush hit once. The only thing missing was the straight and the full house. So 19 hands were played, 15 hands hit. So when you don't up the coin denomination when the machine's rolling, you miss out on a lot. These royals were hit off a very low denomination play that was stepped up and stepped up and stepped up until I was at the maximum coin. So if the machine's rolling, you gotta step it up. So back to our session here. Remember, we started out with $105. I put in 50, the house put in 55. They're into it for 52%. I'm only into it for 48%. The machine was on a roll. We went up to $130, so things have changed now. The house money is 62% of the bankroll. I'm down to only 38% risk exposure. So we're going to take advantage of this thing rolling the way it is. up the coin denomination and let the house pay for our wins. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's up the coin denomination. And since it's rolling so well, let's jump over the $1 coin and go straight to $2 coin. $10 a bet. So if the Royal makes a surprise appearance, that's $8,000. So right here, the correct hold is the king and the jack suited, not the straight because there's a gap in it. I ended up hitting the straight anyway, and then it was followed by another straight. So good for us that we stepped up the coin because we're benefiting making right plays and we're benefiting making incorrect plays. Long as we're winning, that's what counts. Of course, you want to avoid the incorrect plays. That was just a dumb move on my part. But the point is, you don't want to beat yourself up over occasional errors. Just keep playing. We still have a $130 bankroll. All right, a full house for $80. That's all we needed for it to kick it up a little bit. $200, staying right on track. A straight, bottom of the pay table doing its job, keeping us in the game. Making money on two pair. It's always good. Three of a kind. Just realize this game is going a little too quickly. Have to slow it down. Always put it on the slowest setting. Nice, a just-in-time flush. Bumps our bankroll up to $260 now. Three of a kind. Bottom of the pay table doing its job, getting us close to $300 now. Three of a kind doing its job, just crossed over the $300 threshold. Now, a total bonehead move here. I defaulted with the jack right off the bat. There's two nines. I hit three cards in a row there. I meant to deselect the 8 and the jack and hit deal instead. So you got to keep your wits about you. I really messed up that play there. Nice, another flush, getting us back into the $300 range again. So this machine's been real kind to us. A lot of bottom of the pay table hits, two pair, jacks are better, three of a kind when we need them, straights, occasional full house, flushes that are converting. So I'm going to stay right where I'm at with the denomination and keep it going. A little bit of a dry spell here, still riding on house money. Let's just hope it's temporary. Man, another good flush just in time, keeping us in the game. Man, these flushes are doing their thing today. Straight came along just in time. Man, 4 aces there would have put us close to $1,000. Yes, let's hit quad threes. Or quad twos in the same spot. I'll take either one. Still getting good hits at the bottom of the pay table. Ace and the king is the correct hold there. Going for that straight flush with one or two gaps in it is no good. All right, badly needed flush there, pulling us back up. Going for the straight flush here with those gaps in it is the wrong play. Four aces is much stronger move. Forfeited about 17.5% on that. Got to go for the four aces. Small pair sevens is the right hold. There's a gap in that straight flush. Even if it was an open straight flush, still go for the small pair. When faced with a flush over jacks or better, hold the jacks or better. Otherwise, you're forfeiting 30% over to the casino. I made a mistake here. I held the jack in the suited 10. I overlooked that 7 of diamonds in the middle for the straight flush, forfeiting a 3.7% advantage over to the house. Again, I benefited from that error. You don't want to make the errors, but they don't always hurt you either. All right, a full house brought us up to $180. We got to rely on the bottom of the pay table to do its job to keep us in the game. Nothing to see here. No gut shots on these straights with a gap in it. There's a straight showing up to help us out.
Small pair over the straight or that straight flush there. A flush coming through for us. There's the full house again, pulling us up over $300. So we're looking for machines that are on a run, and we're looking to cash out while we're ahead. So it's all relative. It all depends on what the house is going to give you. In this case, they gave me $55. I'm going to match it with $50 of my own, cash out at $330. I've also responded to offers of $500 in free play. I match it with my own, cash out at $3,300. Not a bad weekend. I have some high roller friends of mine that get $3,000 or $4,000 a week in free play. Match it with your own money, cash out at $33,000.